This morning, the Wisconsin Elections Commission will vote on whether to approve a recall election for Assembly Speaker Robin Vos, the key issue they have to resolve first.
Plus, 4th of July, now 1 week away. What the experts want you to know about fireworks.
And we are starting off with sunshine. A little bit chilly for this time of June. We are looking at some clouds that'll roll in later today. That'll lead to some showers tomorrow. More coming up.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning on a Thursday morning. It is June 27th. I'm Josh Breiter.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for tuning in this morning. A real comfortable morning out there. Hard to beat last night for concerts on the square. I'm kicking myself for not going last night because it was just such a perfect evening.
It really was. Like, I did not want to go to bed last night. We took the dog for a walk, and it was one of those evenings you just didn't want to end, especially after all the heat and humidity and storms we've had lately. Great. Yeah, it really did.
Let's check in with meteorologist Kelly Slifkin now. Kelly, how long is this nice weather going to last?
Well, the cooler than average temperatures are going to last for basically the next several days to close out the month of June. And we're starting out in the 50s. We'll probably see these kind of mornings over the next week or so before we start to heat back up. But 56 right now in Madison, 57 in Janesville, 54 in Watertown, 53 currently in the Dells. We do have clear skies right now, and we're 15 degrees cooler than where we were at this time yesterday morning. So we did lose a lot of that humidity had a couple of days ago. And actually, we're going to be below or near average to end the month of June. We are looking at some scattered showers tomorrow. Of course, we can't quite shake this rain. We've had 2 days of dry weather, but it looks like more showers in our forecast tomorrow and tomorrow night. Warmer for the 4th of July. I think that's when we'll start to see some more summer-like temperatures. Right now it's 56. The winds are light. We do have clear skies. We will see sunshine throughout the morning hours. Winds are a lot lighter. Yesterday we had some of these winds out of the north-northwest up to around 25 miles per hour, gusting at least at times. Temperatures climbing into the low to mid 70s later today. We'll track those shower chances tomorrow, maybe some thunderstorms tomorrow evening in about 15 minutes.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Happening today, the Wisconsin Elections Commission will vote on whether to order a recall election of Assembly Speaker Robin Vos. Supporters of former President Donald Trump submitted the number of signatures required to force this vote by the commission. Now the question remains which Assembly District maps are going to be used when validating the signatures. If the commission recognizes the old maps, then the signatures will suffice, but if they use the newly drawn maps, they will be 3,000 signatures short. The commission is yet to take up a position on this. If there is a recall election, it would be in August or September. Once we hear anything regarding this vote, we will push it out through the Channel 3000 mobile app. Find it wherever you get yours.
To campaign 2024 this morning, a big day in the national political landscape. The Supreme Court is announcing new rulings. It's also the anniversaries of some landmark rulings from this century. Then there's the CNN presidential debate tonight. Here's a live look at that stage in Atlanta, where President Biden and former President Trump will debate. It is the first ever debate between a sitting president and a former one. It will also be the first between Biden and Trump since 2020. The debate will run 90 minutes long with 2 3.5-minute commercial breaks. The candidates' microphones will be activated only when it is their turn to speak. CNN's Jake Tapper and Dana Bash will moderate, and there will be no live audience. News 3 Now and CBS News will provide live coverage tonight of the CNN presidential debate starting at 8. In addition, you can watch the CNN presidential debate on Channel 3000 Plus, on our website, and all of our streaming platforms. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll have much more on the debate, including some of the key issues expected to be addressed. 6:03 this morning, recent severe weather is taking a toll on our lakes here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, rising water levels are forcing emergency management teams around the state to restrict lake activities. That includes setting no-wake declarations at unprecedented rates. It's due to the water levels following the storms. Ripples in the water created by driving motorized boats at high speeds can cause some serious damage.
Protect the properties in the shoreline from damage and additional erosion so that for the majority of the year you can enjoy boating and the properties are left intact.
So before you head out on the water this weekend or the coming week, check out the list of information on the current no-wake policies up on our website, channel3000.com. It's an even more extreme situation in Minnesota, where flooding continues to devastate areas around the Blue Earth River. There is a dam there that is still in danger of imminent failure. A home near the dam collapsed right into the river as well. The floodwaters are now moving south into places like Iowa, Nebraska, and northwest Missouri. they're all bracing for similar impacts.
These boating restrictions could impact Independence Day plans, and with the holiday just 1 week away, experts also want you to be careful with fireworks. There are a host of state laws regulating the sale, possession, and use of fireworks. In Wisconsin, people can use sparklers, stationary cones, and fountains, and smoke bombs. The Beloit Fire Department says the safest way to use fireworks is not at all. But with sales skyrocketing, much like the fireworks themselves, here's what to remember if you do use them.
So we never want to hold fireworks. Make sure that your head's not over top of anything when you're lighting them.
Have a safe distance away from the audience. It provides a better show, and it's a lot safer as well.
Fireworks cause about 18,500 fires each year in the United States. Another reason to keep safety top of mind.
Well, there will soon be hundreds of new affordable housing units on Madison's north side. Developers broke ground on the Huxley Yards development yesterday. It's going up on Roth Street near the former Oscar Mayer site, not far from the Dane County Airport. The two-building complex is split between family and senior housing with more than 550 income-restricted apartment units of varying sizes. Those who rent at Huxley Yards will also have something else nearby.
We also are going to be expanding the city's park system with a new park property that the city purchased adjacent to the site. So not only will we get some great new affordable housing, but we'll also have an additional park facility to add to the city parks.
This is notably the first housing development that'll be completed since the Oscar Mayer Special Area Plan was adopted in the summer of 2020.
This new development comes as the Madison area housing market appears to be easing. It brings some relief to those on the hunt for a new home. Mad City Dream Homes analysis of the area market shows 526 homes were available at the beginning of June, up 80 from the same time in 2023 and 46 from 2022. This should continue as the summertime typically sees higher inventory. One realtor we spoke with says this makes for a slightly easier buying experience.
Dane County is just, I mean, for those of us who live here, we know it's a wonderful place to live. And I think it's attracting quite a few people from around the country. It's hard to find a top 10 list that Madison or Dane County is not on for best places to live in the country, however the measurement.
Right now, the average price for homes is still up year over year, with the latest data showing an average sale price of more than $550,000.
6:07 now. Kelly Slifka, what's coming up in your forecast?
Well, we do have some chilly temperatures this morning, very comfortable this morning. A little bit more cloud cover for the afternoon. That'll lead to some showers tomorrow. We'll track those for you coming up in the first warm forecast.
Also ahead, find out who the Bucks selected in the first round of the NBA draft last night. That's in your morning sports.
And we're working for the weekend in the 608 this morning. I'll have 3 things for your family to do this last weekend in June.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Brought to you by Toyota.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks.
Right now, lease a new Tacoma for $369 a month or get 2.99% APR for 60 months on a new Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
I'm going to take real good care of your windows.
You need the experts at Feldco.
Right now at Feldco, get 2 windows for the price of 1.
Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time you discovered Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swab smile.
This is a Power Swab smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this 4th of July. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stain Out Quick Stick, absolutely free. And in addition, you will get free shipping.
You've got this. Your big moment on their big day. The dress? Another one you'll never wear. Gift? Practical. Yeah, you've got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with early pay on direct deposits. So when you get invited to your third destination wedding in as many months, we'll be there with you.
When we first met Todd, we thought Jen was kidding.
You've got this with Associated Bank.
It's only paint. It's only paint that comes in an award-winning twist and pour container. It's only paint that can cover the brightest shade of orange known to mankind in just one coat. It's only paint that will inspire you to write your masterpiece. It's only paint that will help you become TV's hottest writer, where one day you'll meet this guy who starred in that thing. So yeah, it's only paint. Only easy opening, smooth pouring, change your life both professionally and romantically. Paint.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including Hooper for Best Plumber and Best Heating and Cooling. Vote for Hooper and all your favorites on MadisonMagazine.com.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Voted 2023 Best Morning Newscast by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association.
Everybody's working for the weekend in the 608. Let's see what's happening around town. I have 3 things to do. Area. First up, one that's pretty special for the Edgerton community. Edgerton Hospital and Health Services is gearing up for the annual Sensation Garden Party this weekend. It is a hippie theme this year. You can enjoy a groovy evening of far-out music, food and beverages in the hippest garden around. The event is focused on raising funding for the mental health initiatives at the hospital. It is scheduled for tomorrow night from 6 to 8. You can go to the story at channel3000.com to learn how to donate to the cause or get tickets to the event. Blues, Brews, and Food Trucks Festival is returning to New Glarus this weekend. On Saturday, there will be 4 bands, lots of great food, and local beers available. It will also make for a perfect summer night out. Admission is free, and you can check out the fun at Village Park from noon to 8. And also happening Saturday, the 20th Annual Midwest Log Rolling Championships at Wingra Park. It's a fundraiser for the Huntington Diseases Society of America's Wisconsin chapter. This event brings the best log rollers from around the world right here to Madison in an exciting full day of competition. There will be different events happening throughout the day. The amateurs will be on around 10 a.m., followed by the pros at 1. And I was invited out to be live on a log. News 3 Now this morning on Friday. You will not want to miss tomorrow's show. This is a first for me. I've never been log rolling before. I don't really know what to expect. My balance is it's so-so, so I'm going to be put to the test tomorrow.
Do they have safety gear? Like, do you wear like pads or a helmet?
I have no idea.
Anything? Some sort of waiver they have you sign in case
they just said be ready to get wet. So yeah. We'll see what happens.
We'll be watching.
I love doing things live, especially for the first time. It'll be interesting.
I love it. Can't wait to see it. Remember, Josh is always looking for inspiration to share with you folks at home. If you have an idea, and he gets a lot of them from viewers just like you, find him on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
Well, we are into the last few days for voting for Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Awards from now through June 30th. You can pick from a wide variety of categories under food and drink, arts and entertainment, health, lifestyle, and more. Unlike the first round, you'll only be able to vote once per category, so pick carefully. You can head to channel3000.com and search for Madison Magazine. We are up for Best News Team, and one of our very own meteorologists is up for Best Personality, and that is the one and only Kelly Slifka.
Were you aware of this, Kelly?
No.
Are you serious? You didn't know?
No, I did not know.
Well, hey, you have 3 more days to vote for yourself for Best Personality.
Wow, I don't know about that. Well, I'll give it my shot, give it my best here.
I'm going to log on right now and start clicking.
We think you're the best, Kelly.
Oh, gosh. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hey, I tell you what, it's a nice morning. Yeah, we've had all that heat, humidity earlier this week, but we're getting a break. Your AC is getting a break. Maybe open up those windows yet before the sun starts to warm our temperatures up this morning. Do have clear skies right now across the area. And one thing we don't need is any kind of rain, but we do have some rain in our forecast. In fact, for the month of June, 7 1/3 of an inch of rain, 2.73 above average. You got to remember, May was wet as well. And now for the year, we're over 5 inches above average. We could really use a break, but unfortunately, I see still an active weather pattern setting up for the next week at least going forward. So we had a cold front that slid through that got rid of all the humidity and actually cleared our skies out with high pressure and control over weather. Our next system right now is developing over Montana. This is a fairly weak system. You already see some showers in South Dakota and Nebraska. That's going to fizzle as it moves across Minnesota and Iowa, but it will send some clouds in our direction later on this afternoon. And temperatures still going to remain at or below average to end the month of June, which comes to an end on Sunday. Some scattered showers moving in on Friday. Now, I don't expect a whole lot of rain out of the system, thankfully, but it may hinder some of your plans for Friday night, as we will see another cluster of showers and storms roll on in. It's going to be warming up just in time for the 4th of July, but along with that, we'll have chances of some showers and thunderstorms as we get back in the 80s. Now, as far as tomorrow, the severe weather outlook is lower, the lowest on the scale of 1 to 5, and that's that green shading. So I don't really expect a whole lot of severe weather. If we did, it would probably come in later Friday night. Clear skies right now, temperatures rising through the 60s into the mid-70s as we get into the afternoon hours, and we should see quite a bit of sunshine early this morning. As we get toward the noon hour, some clouds starting to move on in, and with those clouds around, that'll block a lot of that sun, so temperatures in the mid-70s, running about 6-7 degrees below our average. Now, Friday starting out dry, but we'll watch this broken band of some showers spread on in. There might be a rumble of thunder. I don't expect a whole lot of that. Just kind of nuisance rains for us, so it's not expected to be a whole lot. Then later Friday night, we'll get a second band. This one may have some thunderstorms roll through. It looks like late Friday night, Saturday morning after 9, 10 o'clock. Most of that should be out of here. We'll actually get into some sunshine for the afternoon. Looking at the jet stream, we're right on the edge, and that's why we've been seeing the stormy conditions across much of the upper Midwest and also near Canada. 56 right now in Madison, 57 in Janesville, and we are looking at more cloud cover tomorrow with the chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. A warm Saturday, but then we cool it right back down into the 70s Sunday, and Monday, there's our chance of storms by Tuesday of next week.
The first round of this year's NBA draft has come and gone, meaning we know who the newest member of the Milwaukee Bucks is. Last night, the Deers selected A.J. Johnson. Now, you can think of Johnson like you would a college freshman. Out of high school, he committed to Texas, but after that, decided to play a season in the Australian Basketball League, which is called the National Basketball League, instead. Now, Johnson struggled in limited minutes in Australia, but the 6'5" guard is athletic and showed promise, specifically as a shooter and as an on-ball defender. He'll be an exciting thing to watch for the Bucks. And as for the top 4 picks in last night's draft, it was filled with Frenchmen. Atlanta took Zachary Rizachet first overall, and Alex Sarr, also from France, went second overall for the Washington Wizards. Kentucky's Reed Shepherd went third overall, and UConn's Stephon Castle rounded out the top 4. The United States Olympic team unveiled their women's soccer roster for this summer's Paris Olympics yesterday, and to no surprise, Rose Lavelle made the cut. It'll be the former Badgers' second straight trips to the games, and she should have an even bigger role this time around. That comes after establishing herself as one of the best U.S. women there is on the national team. Her squad will look to avenge a bronze finish from the 2020 Olympics. Carter Booth and Sarah Franklin playing for Team USA in the NORCECA Final 6 World Tournament, and the USA won handily last night. This you can think of as a step down from the Olympic team, a group that hopes to make the games for their country in the next cycle. The former Badgers made a big impact, including a game-winning block from Carter Booth. Brewers looking for the sweep over the Rangers after trading for former Cy Young winner Dallas Keuchel. He started the very next day. Hadn't appeared in the bigs yet this year, and he allowed 5 runs in 4 innings, which meant the crew had some work to do. Brewers trailing 5-4 in the 4th, and look at Jackson Chourio. The Rook has caught fire of late, and he's going to come all the way around to score. And inside the Parker in less than 16 seconds, it ties the game, and the score would hold all the way until the 10th inning. That left Andrew Monasterio as the hero man, and he came through. No one's catching that. It is a walk-off that'll roll to the wall. The crew roll the Rangers 6-5, completing a series sweep. Well, Wisconsin football is only 65 days away, so we're just about at the time of the year where we get all those preseason rankings. Athlon Sports unveiled their Big Ten All-Conference teams yesterday, and Hunter Wohler was the only Badger represented on the first team. Now, with that being said, Will Pauling, Riley Mollman, and Rico Holman landed on their second team. To the recruiting trail for the Badgers, and this was a big get. Wisconsin football yesterday got an in-state commitment from Eric Schmidt, a five-star kicker who Coles ranks as the #1 punter in the country and the #8 kicker in his draft. That is it for morning sports. Have a thought-provoking Thursday.
6:20 right now, still ahead for us. We'll show you who's throwing out the first pitch for the Brewers on Saturday.
And in our next half hour, what state lawmakers are saying after a deadly assault at a youth prison that was originally set to close down.
First Warn Weather, keeping you ahead of the storms.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey.
To oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
Today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Need inspiration? Shop Pick and Save. For over 30,000 mouth-watering choices, plus savings like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Pick and Save is worth it every time. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Fight the bite and take back your yard. Trust your trained local mosquito squad of South Central Wisconsin to defend against backyard pests. Our pioneered barrier treatment is backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. If a mosquito or tick is peskier than the rest, we will apply another treatment. The season's short in Wisconsin. Don't let mosquitoes and ticks make it any shorter. Call your local mosquito squad of South Central Wisconsin for a free quote. In less than 30 minutes, you'll be on your way to being outside all day.
We wanted to be able to enjoy all 4 seasons, and patio enclosures helped us make that dream come true.
The one and only patio enclosures.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet, commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Brothers Maine enjoys 4th of July festivities with family, friends, and fabulous kitchen and laundry deals. Our fireworks of savings on GE appliances and free delivery will make you ooh and ah. Feel like family at Brothers Maine.
Madison Mallards Baseball brings you a night of fireworks on the base paths, and after the game is over, join us for the Mallards Pride Night, Friday, June 28th against the Green Bay Rockers, with fireworks after the game. News 3 Now is a proud sponsor of Madison Mallards Baseball.
We're back 6:23 right now. Greg is sharing a sunrise at the airport, and that is an incredible shot right there. I always love the colors.
Pretty and purple.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Some fuchsia mixed in there. Looks really nice. Thanks for snapping that and sending it to us, Greg. We appreciate it. Well, a lifelong Milwaukee Brewers fan is getting a chance of a lifetime this weekend, throwing out the first pitch. Take a look. This is 97-year-old Catherine Hallburn. She remembers listening to those Brewers games on the radios when she was just a young girl. Now she is legally blind, and still listens to the radio. She was chosen through the team's Superfan Spotlight Recognition Program after her son nominated her to look for Catherine Saturday when the Brewers host the Cubs.
Look at that arm.
Is that a curveball or a knuckleball? That's a knuckleball.
It's got some cheese on it. That's
Yes,
for sure.
she does.
Oh, good luck, Catherine. Love to see you out there. Well, we now know what champion eater Joey Chestnut's going to be doing on the 4th of July. We usually see him dominate the Nathan's Hot Dog Championship, right? But he was banned this year, so he can't compete. Instead, Chestnut will compete against some soldiers at Fort Bliss in El Paso, Texas. Chestnut said, "Bring me your 4 best eaters, and I'll take them down combined." So 4 on 1. 4 soldiers. How many hot dogs can they eat compared to just...
What do you have, 74?
74. I think that's the record. He is a whole, you know, he wins it every year and has for a long time. Joey Chestnut, but he's not competing this year in the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Championship, so he's going to take out some soldiers instead of 4-on-1 competition. Boy.
This is always such a popular thing, and I just can't watch it because it's just...
I can't either, because I'm just waiting for, you know, the inevitable.
Oh, then they throw it all up?
Oh, gosh.
The hurl.
Oh, man. Well, all right. Speaking...
What you having for breakfast this morning?
Right. Sorry to ruin your
goodness.
breakfast, folks. Didn't think about that with the story.
Hopefully not hot dogs.
Okay. All right, Kelly, what's coming up in your forecast? What's it like out there today?
Kind of cool this morning. Very comfortable. The temperatures in the 50s right now will warm into the mid-70s. A little bit more cloud cover today, but all in all, not a bad afternoon. Tomorrow we do have some showers, so if you have any plans outdoors tomorrow, plan on at least some shower activity. I don't expect a whole lot of rain expected. Not, it's going to be pretty scattered anyway. Some thunderstorms tomorrow night. Clears up on Saturday, 83, but it does turn cooler on Sunday. And looking into next week, I know we got the 4th of July on Thursday. It's going to be a warm day, but also we'll have to dodge some showers and thunderstorms. And yeah, it remains kind of active over the next 10 days here and there, shower and thunderstorm chances.
Not much of a break in that forecast.
A little bit, though. Got a nice little window in there to enjoy some stuff. We're back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Everyone's vision needs are unique. At Shopko Optical, our caring team of professionals will work with you to ensure your vision is at its best. Shopko Optical can help you experience every detail, color, and breathtaking sight in clarity.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Announcing Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Readers Poll for 2024. Vote for the Best of Madison online today, including top-notch movers for Best Moving Company. Vote for top-notch movers and all your favorites online today.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
Try it this July 4th for only $14.95, plus free shipping. Visit plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
For Imprint certain?
Certainty matters. 4imprint is your home for promo gear to wow clients and inspire your team. Check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
Okay, guys, we're all here because US Cellular has an incredible deal. Right now, you can get 4 lines for just $90.
Sorry, just double checking. Is it really that good of a deal?
Yeah. It's a huge deal. You also get 4 free phones of your choice.
4 free phones! Wow, I just triple checked and that's awesome.
So go get that deal. Or at least help me clip. You check the expiration dates.
Oh, I can do that.
Great.
Get 4 free phones of your choice with no trade-in needed, plus 4 lines for $90.
Hi, I'm Daryl from Little America.
Blake and his cousin Connor are here with their families from Madison today. What's your favorite ride? Connor's older sister, Cassie, told me her favorite is the go-karts. Mom loves that she can bring a picnic basket, and Dad enjoys miniature golf. There's fun for the whole family at Little America, where big fun is only a few smiles away.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
This morning, safety at Wisconsin's only youth prison. After the killing of a counselor, lawmakers are ready to take action.
And a cooler start to the morning, starting out in the 50s. We are looking at some clouds later today. That'll lead to some showers tomorrow. More coming up.
And later, how many Americans plan to watch tonight's historic presidential debate?
Well, good morning. Thanks for tuning in here on a Thursday, everyone. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Josh Breiter. Boy, I looked at the calendar this morning and I was thinking, we're a week from the 4th of July.
It just came up on us so quick.
What is going on?
June's almost over. Last weekend in June.
That's wild. I feel like that's also the most Wisconsin thing ever is like, you know, we're almost to the 4th.
It goes by so quick. You got to savor every moment you can, especially those nice weather days. Kelly Slifka is taking a look at what we can expect today and moving ahead into the weekend. How are we out there this morning, Kelly?
Yeah, especially this year. You know, we've had so much storminess, a lot of rain falling in our way as well, a lot of heat and humidity as well. But we're getting a break. We've got the temperatures in the mid-50s this morning. Keep those windows open, let in some of this cooler air before that sun starts to heat us up. But we are about 15 degrees cooler than where we were at this time yesterday morning. So we do have clear skies right now. There are some showers in South Dakota and Nebraska. Those will fizzle, but send some clouds our way as we go into the afternoon hours. So enjoy some of the sunshine this morning. A little bit more cloud cover as we get into the afternoon hours. And it's going to remain below or near average, it looks like, right through Sunday and actually into Monday of next week. Then I think we'll start to see some warmer weather. We're going to have to deal with some more rain. It looks like tomorrow. Now, this is not going to be a washout by any means, just kind of nuisance showers rolling our way in the afternoon. And then another round, it looks like later Friday night. And some of those may produce some thunderstorms, it looks like Friday night. It will be warming up, feeling a little bit more like summer just in time for the 4th of July, but also that'll bring in those storm chances again. So we do have clear skies right now, 56 degrees with the calm winds. Will rise quickly through the 60s now that the sun is coming up into the 70s with some cloud cover rolling in toward the noon hour. Talk more about those rain chances tomorrow, coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, thank you, Kelly. This morning, Wisconsin Chief Justice Annette Ziegler is calling for an investigation.
This after Wisconsin Watch obtained a draft order showing the court would take on a case from Planned Parenthood. In a statement, Ziegler says all 7 justices are, quote, united behind this investigation to identify the source of the apparent leak. The 7 of us condemn this breach, end quote. Wisconsin Watch reports the order says the court will hear the challenge but will not rule on the case itself. The order didn't say which justices are in favor of accepting the abortion case, but there were no dissent shown. Planned Parenthood brought the lawsuit in February seeking to make abortion access a right in the state constitution. It is the second abortion-related lawsuit before the court.
6:32 now. Around the state today, flags will fly at half-staff. It's for a youth counselor killed on the job at a juvenile correction facility. The Lincoln County District Attorney's Office has charged 16-year-old Javarius Hurd as an adult in the case. They say that he assaulted 49-year-old Corey Prolix. This happened at the state's only youth prison, the Lincoln Hills Copper Lake Schools in Irma. The facility has made headlines before. It was 2015 the state's DOJ opened a criminal investigation after reports of physical and sexual assaults among staff and inmates. Then in 2017, the ACLU filed lawsuits alleging cruel living conditions for the underage inmates. Then a year later, then Governor Scott Walker announced that the facility would be closing by January of 2021. That did not happen. The Lincoln Hills Copper Lake School remains open. Now, as the 16-year-old suspect had his first day in court yesterday, News 3 Now's Braden Ross sat down with the chair of the Assembly Committee on Corrections. He says after years of unanswered calls for change within the DOC, the legislature is now ready to step in.
To me, we are at crisis levels.
That's Representative Michael Schraw 5 years ago.
This is, really everything you've been warning about coming to a head. Is that frustrating for you to see?
I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I'm saddened.
6 years ago, he celebrated with his colleagues when then Governor Scott Walker ordered the closure of the state's only juvenile detention facility.
I felt really good about where we were going and how we were changing how juvenile corrections is handled in the state of Wisconsin.
But this week, he watched as a staff member at that facility, still very much open, died on the job.
Why is this facility still open?
I think, part of the problem was that there was the change in administration.
Schra says it was also missteps by the DOC in finding communities willing to host a new facility that kept Lincoln Hills in operation. In light of recent events, Schra says it's clear the legislature needs to step in.
When situations like this happen, I believe it's also our responsibility to provide oversight, and it's looking like that really needs to happen.
But the facility did have some oversight. A federal court-appointed monitor checking in on it 19 times since 2017. The most recent report filed in March, citing improvements. Others argue it's a lack of funding from the legislature that's caused many of the issues, not just at Lincoln Hills, but at other facilities like Waupun Correctional.
You talked about the price tag on that. Is that something you think that you can get past?
Or it's just going to have to come out of DOC's budget. DOC has almost a $3 billion budget every 2 years.
That was our Braden Ross reporting. Now, Schra says he wants an informational hearing on all of this by mid-July. He says the issue cannot wait any longer until lawmakers are back in session next year.
6:35 right now. Madison police are investigating after a shooting on the city's north side. Officers responded Wednesday morning around 4 to Northridge Terrace off Northport Drive. Callers reported hearing about 15 shots fired and arguing. Police found 6 shell casings and 1 unfired bullet near a parking lot. Gunfire struck 2 cars, one of them stolen. MPD says there are no reports of injuries, but that investigation is ongoing.
Now to an update from the CDC. The agency is changing its RSV vaccination recommendation for adults. Before, the agency recommended people 75 and up get the RSV shot. Now, some people between the ages of 60 and 74 should get the vaccine. People in that age range who didn't get the vaccine last year should get it if they have a chronic medical condition like heart or lung disease, or if they're living in a nursing home.
A beloved Madison tradition is back. The Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra's Concerts on the Square kicking off its 41st season last night. We were there as a proud sponsor to hear Tiempo Libre perform. Thousands of folks were out on the Capitol lawn for this performance, and they couldn't have gotten better weather. The next Concerts on the Square date is July 3rd for Fanfare on the Square. If it rains, they'll reschedule it for the 4th. Eric Franke and Chief Meteorologist Alex Harrington were out there last night. They got the lucky pick, I think.
They did with the weather. Just what a night. I'm just kicking myself for not making it out there last night.
We'll be out there a little later in July on the 3rd week. You guys are going to be the 4th week. So come on out Wednesday nights. You can come meet the News 3 Now folks out there. It's always such a good time.
Yeah, we'd love to see you. I always love running into fans out there. Last year, we just missed out on so many opportunities between, the heat, the wildfire smoke. So finally got some gorgeous weather for one of those Concert on the Square nights.
Yeah, my memory last year was being in Gary Canalte's minivan forecasting severe weather that hit right when we were out there. So hopefully this year we're looking a little quieter.
Well, a reminder, folks, we're right in the middle of our big community baby shower, partnering up with Babies and Beyond. We're trying to help out families in need, those with new babies, with diapers and baby clothes and other critical supplies. We're coming towards the end of it here, folks. You only have a couple days left to get your donations in. You can find a full list of drop-off sites right now at channel3000.com.
6:38 this morning. Just ahead, a breakdown of what Wisconsinites care about ahead of tonight's presidential debate.
And it is quiet, but a little chilly this morning. We're looking at some sunshine today before some clouds roll in this afternoon. We're tracking some showers tomorrow. We'll have the first one forecast coming up.
Also ahead, we're looking ahead to the weekend with 3 things to do in the 6:08.
Shop from the largest selection of Chevy trucks and SUVs in Wisconsin at Bergstrom Chevrolet. All with Bergstrom's negotiation-free upfront pricing, including our exclusive 7-day price protection and money-back guarantees. Stop in or shop and purchase at BergstromChevrolet.com.
This is Good News Madison, brought to you by Don's Home Furniture. We have something for everybody, whether it be a diehard soccer fan, a young kid that maybe it's their first game, or just a casual fan. No matter what side of the stadium you're on, you're less than 10 feet from the actual players. So we're really fortunate to have that kind of an amazing, intimate experience here at the stadium. Really something for everybody and great affordable family entertainment here at WISC-TV Field.
And that is good news, Madison, brought to you by Don's Home Furniture.
I'm Megan Tim, Director of Community Health at SSM Health. You may know us as healthcare providers, but we live here too. And as good neighbors, we know our community thrives when we take care of each other. That's why SSM Health and News 3 Now are sharing the keys to health. Watch for our expert information and advice on air, online, and at fun local events. Join SSM Health and News 3 Now, and together we'll unlock a healthier community by taking time for kids.
Now, don't you worry. I'm going to take real good care of your windows.
You need the experts at Feldco.
Let the experts at Feldco kickstart your summer with 2-for-1 windows and no interest until 2026. Plus, we'll get it done Feldco fast so you can enjoy your new windows all summer long.
2-for-1 windows and Sunday. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
Dad, are you certain this is gonna work?
Nothing to it.
Are you for imprint certain?
Certainty matters, like the certainty of 4imprint, your home for high-quality promotional gear, including exclusive items and brands they love. Printed perfectly and guaranteed to arrive on time. To wow your clients, nail your next event, or inspire your team, check out 4imprint.com.
4imprint for certain.
When temperatures rise, water parks make a big splash. But what about days like this?
I'm going beyond the barometer in Wisconsin Dells, showing how the weather impacts the daily operations of the water park capital of the world.
Tonight at 6.
When severe weather swept through southern Wisconsin.
This is a tornado emergency,
including multiple destructive tornadoes. Our team delivered the information to help you be prepared and stay safe before, during, and after the storms. Trust News 3 Now, first warn weather. You're watching News 3 Now this morning. Moving forward.
We're back at 6:41 this morning with a live look at tonight's debate venue. This evening, President Biden and former President Trump will make history.
It is the first debate between an incumbent and a former president. Most Americans plan on watching. An AP North poll shows 6 in 10 U.S. adults say they're extremely or very likely to watch the debate, either live in clips, read about it, or listen to commentary. That has a 4% margin of error.
The debate comes on the heels of a new Marquette Law School poll. It is the first poll on Wisconsin voters since Trump's conviction. It shows Trump and Biden tied at 50% among registered Wisconsin voters. Back in April, Trump had led Biden. This poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4.6 percentage points. Among likely voters, Biden leads Trump 51 to 49%. Trump also led Biden among that group in April. That poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 4.9 points.
The poll also shows how Republicans and Democrats are divided on Trump's criminal conviction. The vast majority, 72% of Republicans surveyed, said Trump is not guilty, compared to 98% of Democrats who said the jury made the right choice.
Trump supporters, not surprisingly, are very unwilling to say that he's guilty and have various arguments for why he's not, that the case wasn't convincing, that it shouldn't have been brought.
The judge in that case will sentence Trump on July 11th, which is just a few days ahead of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee.
That poll also asked registered voters which one of 7 issues would be the most important for deciding their vote. Voters put the economy as their top-rated issue. That's followed by immigration and border security, abortion policy, Medicare and Social Security, health care, foreign relations, and Israel's war with Hamas.
With inflation top of mind, here's what economists say about which candidate would be better for the economy. 16 Nobel economists released a letter saying that if Trump returns to the White House, it would worsen inflation. Famed economist Joseph Stiglitz says their concerns are based on Trump's, quote, fiscally irresponsible budgets. The former president has vowed to extend his 2017 tax cuts, which the Congressional Budget Office says will cost nearly $5 trillion.
With immigration the second top issue, the former president is likely to bash Biden's policy. Earlier this month, the president took executive action barring people from seeking asylum once a daily threshold is met. The Department of Homeland Security says since then, the 7-day average of migrant apprehensions at the border has dropped more than 40%. The ACLU is suing Biden for the action, saying it's no different than one from Trump himself that a court struck down. News 3 Now and CBS News will provide live coverage tonight of the CNN presidential debate. It starts at 8 o'clock. You can watch the debate on Channel 3000 Plus, our website, and all of our streaming platforms.
All right, just about 6:45 here on your Thursday. Kelly Slifka is out on the patio, looking nice out there. How's it feeling, Kelly?
Feeling great. I tell you what, after a couple of mornings where it's been really steamy, well, this morning is definitely not bad at all. In fact, it was actually a little bit chilly earlier this morning, but now that the sun's coming up, it's going to be a pretty nice morning. We do have a northerly wind coming in from Canada behind the cold front. That's what's bringing us some of this cooler air that we have right now. And we do have a lot of sunshine with high pressure and control over weather. There is a storm system off to the west. See those showers in South Dakota and Nebraska. Those will fizzle as they move across Minnesota and Iowa, but probably send some clouds their way going into the afternoon. Eventually, that whole system will push through southern Wisconsin and bring us a chance for some showers. In the meantime, temperatures at or below average, really, for the most part, to close out the month of June. We're looking at some wet weather at times tomorrow. This is not going to be a washout by any means. More nuisance showers than anything tomorrow afternoon. Could see some rumbles of thunder developing, it looks like, later Friday night into early Saturday morning. And then we'll get into some more warmer, summery-like weather pattern toward the end of next week, and that would include the 4th of July, but along with that, a chance for some showers and storms. Now, on Friday, the severe weather risk is very minimal. That's the lowest on the lowest category on a scale of 1 to 5. So maybe some thunderstorms rolling in after midnight that could produce some stronger storms for us. Right now, we do have clear skies across southern Wisconsin. Temperatures warming quickly now that the sun is up. We will see a little bit more cloud cover for the afternoon. That's why we'll be in the mid-70s today. We should be in the low 80s this time of the year. So the sun will eventually give way to some mid and high level clouds as we get toward the noon hour. Should be in the lower 70s at that point. We'll call it mostly cloudy this afternoon, mid-70s today. Tomorrow we'll start off dry, it looks like, in the morning. May actually see a little bit of sunshine. Still very comfortable with readings near 60. But as we get in the morning hours, some of those showers spreading into western Wisconsin toward the noon hour, toward Madison. They will be lighter in nature, just scattered showers passing through. Nothing real heavy, but right in that time frame when we don't want to see it during the afternoon hours. Maybe a little bit of a break in the evening, but after midnight, another round of some storms rolling on through. Some of these could produce some rumbles of thunder. Can't even rule out some stronger storms with that. And I think by 9, 10 o'clock, all that should be out of here by Saturday morning, and then we'll warm up into the 80s. Probably the warmest day of the next 5 days or so. And as far as rainfall, it should be generally less than 1/4 of an inch for most, but if you get under one of the heavier showers, could be upwards of 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. 56 in Madison, 55 in Lone Rock, so a comfortable start to the morning. Another comfortable night tonight, 60. There's that chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Should come to an end early Saturday morning. 83, but another cold front really drops our temperatures on Sunday. That's about 10 degrees below our average. I have 72, even with the sun. 78 Monday, and there's that chance of showers and thunderstorms as we warm back up to more seasonal temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. 4th of July does bring in some mild temperatures, warm temperatures, and also some chances of storms as well.
Thank you, Kelly. 6:47. Everybody's working for the weekend. That's right. It's Thursday, and it's time to see what's happening in the 608 this weekend. I have 3 things for you to do this weekend across the News 3 Now viewing area. First up, one that is pretty special for the Edgerton community. Edgerton Hospital and Health Services is gearing up for the annual Sensation Garden Party this weekend. It is a hippie theme this year.
Yeah, dude.
You can enjoy a groovy evening of far-out music, food, and beverages in the hippest garden around. This event is focused on raising funding for mental health initiatives at the hospital. It is scheduled for tomorrow night from 6 to 8. You can go to the story at channel3000.com to learn how to donate to the cause and also get tickets to this event. Blues, Brews, and Food Trucks Festival is returning to New Glarus this weekend. On Saturday, there will be 4 bands, lots of great food and local beers available. It will make for a perfect summer day out. There is free admission. You can check out the fun at Village Park from noon to 8. Also happening Saturday, the 20th Annual Midwest Log Rolling Championship at Wingra Park. It's a fundraiser for the Huntington's Disease Society of America's Wisconsin chapter. The event brings the best log rollers from around the world right here to Madison in an exciting full day of competition. There will be different events happening throughout the day. The amateurs will be on at 10 a.m., followed by the pros at 1 p.m. And you better believe I accepted an invite to go log rolling on News 3 Now this morning, tomorrow morning. So you will not want to miss the show around 6:12 and 6:42. Josh on a log. That's something new that we haven't seen here on News 3.
I love it. You're keeping it fresh and interesting and always willing to try something new on live TV. And we all benefit from that.
They haven't given me any advice or tips yet, so they just said be prepared to get wet. So I have lead photographer Mark Schilling figuring out how we're going to do the microphone and IFB situation.
Sure. Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm not going to be up on that log for very long.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's intimidating.
It is.
I mean, you always see people, falling, I have a feeling you bust your shins or your knees or you fall on your elbow or something.
You're not making me feel better about this.
You'll do great, though. You'll do just fine.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you at all.
Don't miss tomorrow's show. It's going to be a good time for sure.
Hey, Josh is always looking for inspiration to share with you folks at home in the 608. You got an idea that you would like to see on TV, just hit him up and let him know about it.
And a reminder, we are into the last few days here to vote for Madison Magazine's Best of Madison Awards from now through June 30th. You can pick a wide variety of categories under food and drink, arts and entertainment, health, lifestyle, and more. Unlike the first round, you'll only be able to vote once per category, so pick carefully. Just go to channel3000.com and search for Madison Magazine.
And vote for Kelly Slifka for Best Local Media Personality.
Yeah, Best Personality. We love to see it.
And us, too.
And us for Best News Team, too. Wink, wink. 6:50 coming up in the morning sprint. Recall alert will show you what vehicle has wiring issues causing faulty airbags.
We want to wish a happy birthday to Cohen.
Aw.
Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a great one.
Need help with a consumer issue? Contact News 3 Now's Call for Action.
It can bear over 4,000 times its own weight, and that's just the door hinge. Sturdy design down to the smallest detail, the Taos. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and get 0% APR financing or $1,500 customer bonus on a new 2024 Taos.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
If you've been seriously injured in a car accident, watch out.
Watch out. The insurance company is going to ask you to sign some papers. Don't do it.
You may be entitled to money your insurance company isn't telling you about.
Don't trust the insurance company after your accident. You can miss out on what you really deserve. Call Gruber Law Offices today. There's never a fee until we win your case.
Gruber Law Offices watched out for me and settled my case for $2.5 million.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
One day only, this Thursday, June 27th. Save big on Hy-Vee butter, just $2.99. Washington red cherries, just $2.77 a pound. 6-pack bottles of Coke products, just $2.99. Gatorade 8-packs, just $4.99. Hy-Vee shredded cheese, 3 for just $4. And buy one, get one free Doritos. Get these great deals and more, Thursday only and only at Hy-Vee.
We believe every baby deserves a healthy start. Yet many parents in our community are struggling to afford the basic necessities. You can help change that.
Please donate to the News 3 Now Community Baby Shower. Drop off infant care items at Babies and Beyond, Monday through Friday and Saturday morning. Visit channel3000.com for complete details. News 3 Now Community Baby Shower, sponsored by Viridian Homes and Dave Jones.
Hi, I'm Fiona Rataj with the League of Women Voters of Dane County. Here are 3 things to know. Make sure you are registered to vote at your current address. You can check or register at myvote.wi.gov. If you do not have a Wisconsin driver's license or state ID, you can register to vote with your municipal clerk by completing the registration form on MyVote. Absentee ballots must be requested.
3 things to know, part of News 3 Now's 3 Cares Community Impact.
Everyone comfortable?
Yep. I've even got an extra seat.
The Volkswagen Atlas. Everyone wants a ride. And see Despicable Me 4 in theaters July 3rd. Rated PG. Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2024 Atlas.
Eric Franke, News 3 Now at 5, 6, and 10. Moving forward.
It is 6:53, time for the morning sprint.
This morning, a teenager is dead after being pulled from the water in Oak Creek. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office says that they received a report of a drowning yesterday at Lake Michigan. First responders were able to rescue 2 teens and take one to the hospital in critical condition. They found the third in the water. An investigation is ongoing.
Today, the Wisconsin Elections Commission will vote on whether to order a recall election of Assembly Speaker Robin Vos. Supporters of former President Trump submitted enough valid signatures to force a recall. The key question for the commission, whether those signatures needed to come from the district Vos was elected to represent in 2022 or his district under the new maps for 2024.
The Chief Justice of the state Supreme Court is calling for an investigation this morning after a leak. Wisconsin Watch obtained a copy of a draft from the court which states that the justices will take on a case about abortion. Planned Parenthood brought that lawsuit in February, seeking to declare the procedure a constitutional right. Wisconsin Watch says the court will hear the case, but not rule on it.
President Biden and former President Trump will debate tonight in Atlanta. It is the first ever presidential debate between an incumbent and former president. Both candidates' microphones will be muted when it is not their turn to speak. There will also be no live audience. We'll provide live coverage of the debate starting at 8 o'clock.
A 49-year-old youth prison counselor is dead this morning after a teenage inmate is accused of killing him. 16-year-old Javarius Hurd is charged with second-degree reckless homicide, felony murder, and battery. Hurd assaulted the counselor, prosecutors say. Corey Prolix, Monday, the next day, doctors declared Prolix brain dead. Through the end of the day, flags will fly at half staff across the state in his honor.
Volkswagen is recalling more than 250,000 SUVs due to a wiring problem. The seat heaters may create a faulty weight sensor that causes the vehicle to switch off the airbag even though someone may be in the seat. VW will notify affected owners by August 16th. Dealers will replace the faulty parts for free.
All right, coming up on 7 o'clock, meteorologist Kelly Slifka with a nice forecast this morning. We will have a little bit of an east wind, and that's going to keep these temperatures down. We're in the low 60s this morning, low 70s by the noon hour. A few clouds starting to stream on into the area. A little bit more cloud cover for the afternoon. That'll hold temperatures in the mid 70s. Our average high is in the low 80s, so we'll be well below that today, with sunshine giving way to more cloud cover for the afternoon hours. And tomorrow we do have some scattered showers. They should be on the lighter side. Tomorrow night, later tomorrow night, mainly after midnight, can't rule out some thunderstorms. Those should come to an end early Saturday morning with some sunshine returning. 83 on Saturday afternoon.
Not a bad weekend.
We're back with a live update and